I have seen empires fall to the sword. I have watched cities burned by the hand of man. But this time, the killer was not human. I stood among them on that last day. I watched them laugh, trade, eat, love. I knew what was coming. They did not. And I could not say a word. Morning. Pompeii wakes up. This city is a jewel of the Roman Empire. 11,000 people live at the foot of a mountain they consider a blessing from the gods. The finest grapes in Italy grow on its slopes. Bathhouses where citizens argue about politics. An amphitheater where 20,000 spectators watch gladiators fight. Walls covered in graffiti. Election slogans, love confessions. Taverns serving hot food through windows. Roman fast food. On one wall, vote for Gaius. Next to it, Julia loves crescents. This is not a museum. This is a loud, messy, dirty, beautiful city, and it has 18 hours left for them. 4 lives. 4 stories. We know because they were found. 1,700 years later, the ash preserved their bodies. The first, a woman. We don't know her name. At the moment of death, she lay on the ground holding a small girl, covering the child with her body. She wasn't trying to run. She was trying to save. The second isn't even human. A guard dog on a bronze chain. Its collar inscription says it saved its master's life 3 times. When the ash fell, the dog climbed higher, until the chain pulled tight. The third, a man, found with a bag of coins. In his other hand, house keys. He was running, but he couldn't drop his wealth. It killed him. The fourth, a gladiator, found in barracks with 60 other fighters, many in shackles. When the city ran, they couldn't even stand. 4 lives. One day, 0 chances. The ground shivers, slightly. Dishes clink. Children freeze. The dog raises its head. But no one is frightened. Earthquakes are common here. Only the fountain water trembles. Though there is no wind, the level drops. Beneath the city, magma rises. In 4 hours, the mountain will open its mouth. And no one knows the mountain has a mouth. Vesuvius erupts. No, that's the wrong word. Vesuvius doesn't erupt. It detonates, a column of fire and ash. 33 kilometers. 3 times higher than planes fly. In seconds, day becomes night. Pumice rains down, small at first, then fist-sized. Roofs crack. The mother grabs her daughter. The rich man runs to his safe. The gladiators scream, pulling chains. The dog barks, straining its leash. Hours pass. The ash rises. 20 centimeters, 50, a meter. Doors jam, windows crack. Breathing becomes difficult. By late evening, most had fled. Roads were packed, but approximately 2,000 stayed. Too old, too sick, went back for loved ones, or simply didn't believe. They tried to run. Ash to the knees, total darkness. The mother led her daughter back, lay on the floor, covered the child with her body. It was all she could do. Bag of coins, keys, ran. Ash waist deep, stumbled. The bag pulled him down. He could have dropped it. He didn't. The dog climbed higher on the rising ash. The chain allowed it to rise, up to a point. When the ash reached the limit of the chain, there was nowhere left to climb. Early morning, August 25th. Pumice slowed. Maybe the mountain is calming down. It was not calming down. It was preparing its worst. At 6:30 a.m., the ash column collapsed. Downward, onto the city. Pyroclastic surge. 300 to 700 degrees Celsius. 100 kilometers per hour. No way to outrun it. No way to hide. No way to survive. The mother holds her daughter, the dog lies on its chain, the rich man clutches his coins, the gladiators freeze in shackles. 11,000 stories stopped. The clocks of Pompeii stopped forever. We know what happened because one person saw everything. Pliny the Younger. He was 17, he was in Misenum, across the bay, 30 kilometers away. His uncle, Pliny the Elder, admiral, saw the cloud and ordered ships prepared, not to flee, to sail there. To rescue, he died on the shore, suffocated by volcanic gases. Pliny the Younger survived. 30 years later, he wrote 2 letters, the only eyewitness account. Many prayed to the gods, but most believed there were no gods left, and that this was the last and eternal night of the world. 6 meters of ash. The city vanished. Within centuries, they forgot it existed. 1,700 years of silence. In 1748, workers digging a canal struck a wall, then a fresco, then a street, then an entire city. And bodies, voids in the ash. Fiorelli poured plaster into the voids, and the dead began to speak. A mother holding her daughter, a dog, a man with coins. We saw them 1,700 years later. Pompeii teaches what wars cannot. Wars are choices. Pompeii was not. The world can take everything, without warning. The mother didn't save her daughter, but never let go. The rich man didn't save his money, but couldn't drop it. The gladiator didn't break his chains, but tried. The dog didn't escape, but climbed until it couldn't. I have seen cities fall to swords, to fire, to betrayal. But this city fell to the ground it stood on, and that is the most terrifying death. But there are other stories, other falls. Until next time.